It's important that you get down to your child's level so that you're both looking and talking about the same things. Make eye contact with your child to let them know you're listening and that you want to interact with them. For example, if your child is lying down on the floor playing, lie down beside them and join in with what they're doing. You'll notice what your child is paying attention to, and you will relate to each other much more easily. Children start to understand words by hearing them used over and over again. Talk about things that you can both see. Use simple language to describe everyday things that you're doing. You can then start to extend your child's language by adding in more words. For example, start by saying, "It's a dog," before expanding to say, "It's a big dog. The dog is barking. It's a noisy dog." Your child will then start to pick up new words to use for themselves. Listen to what your child has to say and repeat back to them, modelling simple phrases. You can add in any missing words or pronounce sounds in the right way. This gives your child the opportunity to hear how words should sound. It's important to model words in this way. This is different from correcting their speech. You're not telling your child they've said something wrong. You can simply repeat the words back to them. This will let your child know that you've listened to them, as well as helping them to pronounce words correctly in the future. It's been proven that dummies can reduce the risk of cot death in babies up to 12 months. However, after 12 months, dummies aren't needed during the day. Using a dummy affects a child's speech and language development because dummies in mouths mean children can't produce speech sounds correctly. It's important for your child to be able to communicate with you and not have to talk with a dummy in their mouth. Give your child different options so that they can make choices for themselves. This will allow your child to develop their shared communication and interaction skills, which is key to language development. You can encourage your child to make choices in everyday situations. For example, if you're at a park, ask your child whether they would like to play on the swings or play on the slide. Then make sure you give your child enough time to consider the question and make up their mind. Smartphones, tablets and TVs can be great educational tools for children. However, it's important to remember that screen time does not replace talking with your child. When the TV is on, watch it with your child, join in with the songs and play the games together. But make sure you turn it off afterwards and engage in a conversation. Screens can often distract from real-life interaction, which is far more important. Share books with your child and talk about the pictures as you go through. Try and choose books about everyday activities and read the same ones over and over again. This will help your child understand sentences and how to use words correctly. Sing nursery rhymes and encourage your child to join in with the actions. You could also come up with your own nursery rhymes about everyday things that you're doing. Try and leave pauses for your child to fill in the gaps themselves. Give your child the opportunity to play and explore, then follow their lead. Watch to see what they're looking at or playing with, and then talk about it with them. Make sure you listen to what they have to say and then repeat it back to them. You can extend the vocabulary to help them pick up new phrases. Playing games is a great way of developing your child's attention and listening skills. Make sure you put aside time in your day to stop what you're doing and play with your child. This could just be 5 or 10 minutes of one-to-one interaction at home. You can use questions and comments to develop your child's vocabulary and language skills. Model words to your child by commenting and check they understand by asking questions. For example, when you ask, "What is this?" wait to give your child thinking time. If they don't answer, make a comment such as, "This is a teddy bear." Try the 5-finger rule. For every question, back it up with 4 comments. Make sure you emphasise the object words in your sentences. Using questions and comments helps a child to develop a bigger vocabulary, more complex sentences, and develop their verbal reasoning skills. The Language Development Pyramid shows us the different communication skills that children develop. It's important to understand that foundation skills such as attention and listening are really important for the development of skills higher up the pyramid. Playing games and interacting with your child in ways that provide an opportunity and reason to communicate will help to develop your child's attention and listening, understanding, vocabulary, and turn-taking skills. These skills are just as important as being able to say words clearly. Playing with your child is a really important way to improve your child's language development. Remember, you are your child's best teacher.